Hi there. My name is Dr. Saunders. It's a pleasure to meet you. Alright, let's get this shit show started. How are you doing today? Lovely. Well, not lovely. Apparently that's why you're here, but it's okay. Did you get your insurance processed? I'm not really sure if that went through. If not, I'm definitely going to need you to just go ahead and pay in advance up front if you would. Okay. All right. Well, you know, my grandma always told me not to work for free, or then you're considered, well, I can't really say the word here. It wouldn't be appropriate. Anyway, I'm just going to, look important and write a few things down about you. Basic things. Like right now, I can tell that you probably have a cluster B personality type, which basically means that you'll be able to see me regularly for the rest of your life because you're so messed up in the head. Congratulations. I'm so happy we started this new relationship together. All right. How do I know that you have a cluster B personality type? Well, I'm a professional. I don't really need to do any exams or psychological verification that that's what's going on with you. You're so cute. Oh, goodness. But, because of rules and guidelines, of course, I still have to go through that process. And because I have to go through that process, I just want to let you know, insurance doesn't cover that. So we're going to go ahead and collect that $300 up front. Why do I need to collect the $300 up front if you've already diagnosed me? Well, it's just because I'm professional. I mean, I really think that I owe you the service of following through and giving you all these tests to see why you're so crazy. That doesn't mean I can cure you. It just means that I'll be able to manipulate you to spend more money on me. And you'll feel just a little bit better every time you come and visit me, at least for a day or two. But that's mostly because I work on an affirmations system. You get to hear the things that you've always wanted to hear, and it does make you feel good temporarily. The only problem is you really don't have much of a connection to me, so it only goes so far. What you're really lacking is just a connection with other people. But anyway, let's go ahead and get your car charged, and we'll go through all those little tests. It seems odd. Everything that's normal seems a little odd. Like, for instance, every emotion and every feeling that you've ever had is actually valid because it is your truth, your true way of communicating. However, I'll be more than happy to put you on any kind of medication to block the synopsis from bringing your truth down to a very low, and just put it in the middle. That's going to keep you from getting really, really, really big highs and really, really low lows. And we want to stay away from the lows as much as possible, because in society we see that as unhealthy. And you have to evolve and learn how to not deal with your emotions. That's how we do things in everyday society. But anyway, so tell me, what's been on your mind? What's been going on that made you come in to see good old Dr. Saunders? Oh, you heard I helped with that person's addiction, yes. Well, I'm not allowed to talk about other people, other patients, other clients. I'm not even allowed to say whether or not I've had that person as a client. I know. It was the person that had the addiction with the stuffed animals. Oh, yeah. I just, I don't know who that is per se, but I will say that it really has a lot to do with just wanting comfort and love and you know, affirmation crap. Yeah, it's really very simple, actually. It's just no different from telling someone constantly that you hate them, and then eventually you end up hating them. Eventually, if I tell you to love yourself enough, you will eventually love yourself. That's the idea. That's the premise. It depends on how weak or how intelligent your mind is, on how long it takes. But I will tell you from experience, you really, really struggle a lot more if you're smart. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, okay? And when I ask you these questions, I'm not going to judge you for your choices. I just need a real, truthful inner voice, genuine answers, because otherwise I will not know how to manipulate your brain to be happy, and that's what we want. Yeah, we wanted you to feel a false sense of comfort. Yeah, I mean, a false sense of comfort is so much better than no comfort at all. Yeah. I look for that all the time when I drink alcohol or do drugs, and it really helps temporarily. So I'm glad you know what's good for you. And I know with today's society, I know. So what's going on? Okay. Well, I'll definitely get to the questions I need to ask you, but what you're telling me is that it is cheaper for you not to eat and to just do that, because then you don't want to eat for several days. Okay. Well, that is a dilemma. Have you tried talking to your local congressman or anybody about these food prices, gas prices, or anything? Maybe help escalate it. Okay. And it hasn't worked for you? No. Okay. Well, there it goes again, that false sense of comfort. They're so freaking good at delivering that, aren't they? Oh, that's so interesting. It feels so good to be me and be so damn smart. All right. You know what? I bet you're pretty darn smart as well. I bet the problem with you is that you are so smart that you can see through everybody's BS. Yeah, and that sucks. It really does. It's so much better to be naive. It really is. I wish I was naive sometimes, but we have great strides in medication to dumb us down just enough to be a part of the naivety that we're all so desperately craving. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. I am so happy you just chose me. Alright, so here are one of the things that I need to ask. How long have you been feeling like you're just smarter than everybody? Let's be honest. How long? Since forever. Even the day you were born, do you feel smarter than your mom and your dad? You must be pretty smart. I really like smart people. It's very attractive. I don't know if it's the amount of depression that smart people have that makes them so attractive, or if it's, the fact that they just are smart. I've been trying to figure that out about myself for a long time. Self-discovery is very important. Alright, so you're pretty darn smart. Okay. Do you notice that maybe you just feel like an outsider on a regular day-to-day basis? Like you're the only one in your own head making any sense? Okay. Here's the last question. Do you try to rationalize the world around you by making up disillusions about what's going on? That's really my big question. 'Cause I think I'm actually going to do a case study on this. Oh, okay. All right. Here's the very last question. This is going to tell me everything I need to know about you. Do you believe everything? No, I'm not going to do absolutes. Do you believe 90% of what you see in the news? That's the real question. Oh, okay. Alrighty. All right. Well, okay. With that being said, do you believe that identity is just a social construct? Trick question? No, it was not a trick question, but that's okay if that went above your head. I don't want you to be burdened by that at all. All right. Okay. Don't you worry. We're going to get this straightened out. All right. So, let's see. Are you suffering currently from any, where is it at? Any severe anxiety or stress? Where is it at? All right. I'm sorry, what was that? I wasn't paying attention. Yes, you are, okay. What? Where is one? I'm very unorganized, but that's just me. What do you feel is causing the majority of your, I don't know, where is it? Of your anxiety and your stress? A majority of your anxiety and stress is caused by... Can you explain that? Okay. So the majority of your stress is caused by just living every day. See, I just simplified your thoughts for you, so I could make it more clear for you to see the reality in your situation. Clarity is power, and I don't want you to be burdened by any of it. Yes. So You're just stressed out simply because you breathe. That's normal, actually. It's very, very, very much normal. Here, I guess I can't find that prescription pad. I was looking for it because I figured I'd give you a script. I wonder where it went to. Anyway, let's see. I guess it's okay. I could just order another one. That's so weird. I thought I put the script pad right in front of me. You know, I've just been so busy this week with a lot of addicts, and you know, they just always want drugs. So I guess I just wrote a lot of scripts. I don't know how that happened so fast. They just went so fast. Well, yeah, okay. Well, I guess you're not going to get a prescription right away, but I will prescribe for you to start listening to, what is her name? Go to YouTube or TikTok or any of those platforms and just look up ASMR Southern Belle. Are you writing this down? I know there's a pen and a piece of paper right in front of you, so you better write it down. So that's what I'm gonna prescribe you, so that you can just write down ASMR Southern Belle with no E at the end. No. Yeah, that's right. It's not hard. Not hard. That's real easy. Yeah. Oh, you are hard. What does that mean? What does that mean? Hard to get along with. Yeah, well, I know that. You're a cluster B type personality. It's not your fault. It's just that you're just too smart. So you're a pain in the butt. That's all there is to it. But that's okay. Most of us are. We're just on medication. Mostly because of corporate greed and big pharma, but partly because it's just fun. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you just go see ASMR Southern Belle. That's who you want to see. All right, do you have any other problems other than life? Because, the more you ramble on, you're really pretty much just complaining about life in general. So, I can't really do much to help you there. Yeah, you kind of just get what you get. And, my grandma used to always say, "Suck it up, buttercup." She was funny until I smacked her in the face. And then she stopped being so funny and, said I had aggression problems. It was funny. And then she pushed me into therapy. It was the best thing for me that I've ever done. Because I found out listening to other people's problems made me feel better about myself. Yeah, good times. Anyway, you can... You just make sure you come back next week and we'll do another pre-cap on that. And, and just make sure your insurance is covering this session. But yeah, you're prescribed with ASMR right now. So, I know it's a short therapy session. It's supposed to be an hour. Yeah. If you have a therapist that spends an entire hour with you, that means they really don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you can go. My next session, the next patient is really hot. Really hot. I've been trying to groom them for a while, and I think I might get to that stage today. So Yeah, I just need to freshen up, you know, get a mint, put a little perfume on. So anyway, yeah, let you know how it goes. Oh, sure. Next time you come in for your next session, I'll let you know how it goes for sure. It was nice to see you.